I'm Susan Huckle, and here's what's happening in LA this week. It's an LA icon that continually inspires, and it's turning 90. Griffith Observatory is celebrating. Owned and operated by the City of Los Angeles, the observatory has starred in many movies, thousands of tourist videos, and now it has its own starring role.
Today is Griffith Observatory's 90th anniversary. On this day, 90 years ago, Griffith Observatory opened to the public with its official ceremonies. And of course, we've been operating as a public observatory, the most visited public observatory on the planet, over the last 9 decades. This morning, we start with the opening ceremony where we have some distinguished folks talking about the observatory and talking about its mission, and obviously just kicking the whole thing off. But you can't have an opening ceremony and a celebration without birthday cake and cupcakes.
Happy birthday to you, cha-cha-cha.
I didn't realize before today that I've taken for granted something a lot of people don't have access to, which is a public observatory. This is rare and precious, and we're very, very fortunate in Los Angeles to have an observatory where we can go, explore the stars, learn about our place in the universe, all for free.
So the Griffith Observatory is part of the Department of Recreation and Parks. We staff this facility. And this is one of our largest and highest visited location. We have travelers from all over the world that come to the Griffith Observatory, not only to gather, but also to learn. We have the amazing Dr. Krupp that has been such a great opportunity for us and all Angelenos, because he has so much to teach and educate our public about everything that has to do with the sky.
You know, it is hard to beat being at a place that is open free to the public and everybody is glad to be here. Everybody kind of feels like they own the place, and they do. And those things have made it an enduring emblem for Los Angeles. It is, in fact, a gift to the city of Los Angeles, to me.
You know, this is also my kids' favorite place in the city of Los Angeles. So to be in Griffith Park, just this amazing view that you have here of not only the nature that we have, but also the entire city. I welcome everybody to come and visit the Griffith Observatory.
It's been a wonderful, wonderful 90th celebration. It's going to last all year long, and the Griffith Observatory will have an amazing array of activities throughout the whole year. So everyone should go on the Griffith Observatory website, check out what's happening that day. There are monthly opportunities to come up at night and view the heavens through telescopes. You can get your eye through the major observatory telescope. It's an amazing opportunity throughout the whole year, not just today.
Happy birthday, dear observatory. Happy birthday to you.
The diversity of faiths and religious beliefs in LA is not just a fact, it's a feature to be celebrated and welcomed in civic life. LA's Civil Rights Department hosted the city's 10th annual Religious Pluralism Day.
We are here in City Hall commemorating the 10 years of the Day of Religious Pluralism to honor, to acknowledge the beautiful tapestry of our faith communities, more so to reaffirm the sacredness that exists in all of humanity, because that's what our city is about.
Pluralism is a recognition that there are different religions. We have to go beyond just a mere recognition that, yes, there are different religions. We have to go towards that genuine feeling of warm-heartedness towards each other, a genuine feeling of community, that we are all seekers of the sacred, manifesting something higher in our lives.
Faith leaders do work together, and there's really the best example of what it means to be building bridges, serving the community at a greater expanse. But to do this today, it just should have flow outward and outward. It's a ripple effect. When you drop the little stone, where those ripples go. So starting here and then out the doors of City Hall into our communities.
City Council declarations, for example, are not just something done in a vacuum and then forgotten about. For 10 years now, we've tried to live this declaration to show the city of Los Angeles we're all different pieces of mosaic. And we put together, pluralistically, we make a beautiful image.
It takes effort to reach across, to try to understand each other more deeply, and to create space for each other, and making sure that we truly are paying attention and listening so that we're lifting each other up.
Unfortunately, there are parts, not just here in the U.S., but different parts of the world where we see religion as a source of violence and sectarianism, when in fact religion is a source of love. And that's why this is really important.
Manhattan Place Elementary School unveiled a new outdoor literacy corner. We know that reading is always a good idea, but just in case the kids don't know that yet, the school drafted a Dodger star to help them catch the reading habit.
Today we are celebrating our partnership with the LA Dodgers and the Will and Kara Smith Foundation. We are unveiling our outdoor literacy corner. This provides for students with multiple opportunities to develop their love for literacy and a love for reading. And it also shows the students that reading is fun and that reading doesn't only take place inside the classroom, but reading actually can take place outdoors.
Are you guys ready to read a book? All right, so we're going to read The Bernstein Bears Go Out for the Team.
Today is really special because we're partnering with Manhattan Place Elementary, and they are actually the second school this year that we're doing a literacy corner renovation. When we were in the World Series, we launched our first literacy corner as part of our MLB World Series Legacy Initiative. And we did so in partnership with our catcher, Will Smith, and his wife, Kara, and their foundation, Catching Hope. So all four organizations came together and we committed to doing 3 unveilings during the 2025 season. And this is the second of 3.
She called for the ball, had second, and declared him out. He made a big fuss, but she pointed out that those were the rules.
I hope they get to just enjoy this moment. You know, with me and the Dodgers here, it's a fun day. You know, they're all super excited. I love hearing the excitement they have. So hopefully when they, come here each and every day they're at school in the literacy corner, they'll remember this day and remember, the impact that we had and how we just wanted them to enjoy reading. And, hopefully this makes the space a little bit more enjoyable for them.
Books are a gateway to knowledge and the world around us, and having this literacy corner outdoor provides our students with the opportunity to continue developing the love of reading and gaining multiple experiences through books. And it's also a great way to let our students know, like, we have people in the community that love and care for your success. And that's why we partner with people like Will Smith and his foundation, just to show our students, like, you matter, we see you, we hear you, and you are important.
Will, go!
LA Memorial Coliseum and SoFi Stadium in Inglewood will serve as the official venues for the opening and closing ceremonies of the 2028 Olympic and Paralympic Games. LA Mayor Karen Bass made the announcement, along with Councilmember Curran Price and Olympic and Paralympic athletes. The Coliseum was first host to the Olympics in 1932, again in 1984, and in 2028, it will become the first venue in history to host the Olympic Games for a 3rd time. The stadium in Inglewood will host the Paralympic opening ceremony and will share the Olympic opening ceremony with the LA Coliseum, creating a dual venue celebration. For more information, visit mayor.lacity.gov/press. Angelenos celebrating with metallic balloons should keep them secure and prevent them from floating into power lines, according to the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power, LADWP. The utility said that recently metallic balloons hitting equipment had caused 5 outages in 1 week, leaving nearly 3,000 customers without power. California law requires all metallic balloons to be anchored with a weight to prevent them from going into power lines. In addition, the LADWP advises that metallic balloons should never be released outdoors and always be deflated before discarding. Angelenos should report any incidents of metallic balloons and power lines contact by calling 1-800-DIAL-DWP. For more information, visit ladwpnews.com. Mayor Karen Bass and the Economic and Workforce Development Department invite business owners to attend the 2025 Procure LA Summit. The summit will highlight working with the city's Big Three, the LA Department of Water and Power, Los Angeles World Airports, and the Port of Los Angeles. Attendees will gain insight into accessing capital and procurement opportunities for upcoming major events like the World Cup, the Super Bowl, and the 2028 Olympic Games. According to Procure LA, the summit will include networking with over 30 government agencies and prime vendors, training workshops, and on-site support from its team. The 2025 Procure LA Summit, working with the Big Three, takes place on Thursday, May 29th, beginning at 8 a.m. For more information, visit procurela.com.
Whether sworn or civilian, Asian American representation has grown in the ranks of LA's police department. At a recent cultural celebration, the department gathered to celebrate all that makes Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander Heritage Month a special occasion.
I'm here and honored and thrilled again to come back to MC the LAPD AANHPI celebration. As we know, we're in Asian American, Native Hawaiian, Pacific Islander Month, and this is just a wonderful event that the LAPD hosts each and every year.
Along with LEAP, that's short for Law Enforcement Association of Asian American Pacific, we have the Korean American Law Enforcement Organization. We're co-hosting this event.
We have brought Filipino Americans, the Chinese American, Korean Americans, Japanese American, Thai. We've also brought in a lot of food because I think that's how you best connect people. So we have Chinese food, Korean food, and some Filipino food as well. So everybody can enjoy a little bit. We did put together about 5 or 6 different performances. K-pop and Chinese music is very popular. So we also have performance by a Chinese group today.
The Asian community. We've grown in population in the city of Los Angeles. So we really wanted to celebrate and highlight all the people, the forefathers before us that brought us here. And we just want to celebrate with the community.
And as you can see, it's a big production. And we are very happy to have the support of the community as well as the employees of LAPD and the city of Los Angeles.
AANHPI month, we talk a lot about amplifying our voices, right? Making sure that our voices are shared, making sure that our culture is represented, not only accurately, but beautifully, like an event like this.
And I want to say, as I look around, how it makes me feel as an Angelino and as an Asian American Angelino to grow up and see so many faces that look like mine now in law enforcement. This LAPD truly represents the city of Los Angeles, and I want to thank you all for being a part of that, and I want to thank you all for celebrating this amazing month with all of us. Thank you, everybody.
Pushing back against all forms of hate was just one aspect of a recent LA civil rights event, rooted in resilience. Community and city leaders gathered to discuss the journey from discrimination to civil rights justice, including how to access resources along the way.
We are here in the historic Little Tokyo, in the heart of downtown Los Angeles, at the Japanese American National Museum, discussing all things about Asian American and Native Hawaiian and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. The name of the event is Rooted in Resilience. We have a diverse lineup of speakers from the community, from the city of Los Angeles, discussing what makes Asian American communities so unique and why our voices matter.
It's important for LA Civil Rights to step up and to say, we see you. And when we have an opportunity to celebrate a community, we are all in. And for the Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander community, we are here. We celebrate you. We lift you.
LA City has a rare tool that only a handful of cities across the country really have. We're able to access civil rights justice at a local level. I hope we really start to understand how discrimination affects us. I think that's why it's important that we go out and talk to folks in the community, and there's an opportunity today and for our city department to get real, tangible results for communities.
One of the topics of tonight's discussion is how our Asian American community partners and stands in solidarity with other diverse communities, whether during COVID, when there were attacks against our community, especially our seniors and women, but also we stand in solidarity with the Jewish American, the African American, all communities where we push back against all forms of hate.
We love and celebrate the beautiful mosaic of Los Angeles, and we're here to have conversation with you about how we can build a Los Angeles for all.
I think the most important thing right now for people to learn about the LA Civil Rights Commission is that we are able to take complaints online, telephone, in person, and the wonderful thing about our online resource is that it is available in over 80 languages, and if you call by telephone and we have someone answering who does not speak your language, we will find someone so that you can get the language access that you need.
We need to share these resources. If people don't know these resources exist, they won't access them.
The city of LA designated historic Filipinotown in 2002, and 22 years later, Barrio Hi-Fi came on the scene. This community block party brings the crowds out for food vendors, music performances, and family fun in the heart of historic Filipinotown.
Today we are here in historic Filipinotown celebrating Barrio Hi-Fi, which is an incredible celebration of different nonprofits, foods, and community leaders coming together to celebrate the Philippine culture. As we know, Filipinos outside of the Philippines call Los Angeles their home at very large numbers. And so especially in District 13, we want to uplift them, celebrate them, and be with them side by side in anything they do, including this amazing festival. So we're going to have a great time, eat some food, and maybe sing some karaoke.
Barrio Hi-Fi is a grassroots community-led festival made by Filipino Americans. This is our second annual festival. We expanded it 2 extra big blocks. So we have 20 food vendors this year. Compared to last year, we had 10. So every year, I feel like it's expanding, it's growing.
Well, this festival is great. I mean, there's a lot of vendors. The vibes are great. Being Filipino, there's a great sense of community here. Makes me proud to be a Filipino.
I grew up in the Philippines, and so I've missed my country very much, and it feels like home. Being here feels like home. It's the closest to home that I've felt.
You know, the Filipino community is so welcoming and filled with fun and love, and putting together an event like this with so many people and so many amazing Filipino businesses is really special to us, and we feel really, you know, honored and grateful to be able to host something like this in historic Filipinotown.
Come and visit Barrio Hi-Fi. You can experience great food, experience merch, everything that you miss about Philippines, you can experience here.
This festival is completely different because we highlight Filipino American creatives, and we're just trying to showcase and bring a lot of light and a lot of energy to that, because usually Filipinos are always in the backgrounds of every moment. So Los Angeles, California is our dear home now, and we want to bring a lot of traffic to the historic Filipinotown. We want to bring awareness to the Filipino American culture, and you know, it's welcome to everybody. It's not just Filipinos. We want to welcome all of our POC members. Everyone's welcome. Just come with a good vibe.
We go from cultural celebrations past to an upcoming one. The 3rd annual June Jubilee at Downtown Central Library will be a community celebration of Black excellence. And we got a sneak preview of all that's coming up.
June Jubilee is an annual celebration of Black excellence here at the library. We offer a wide range of activities and entertainment. It is family friendly, so there will be plenty of workshops for the children. There will be bracelet making, crown making, just a lot of fun arts and craft that will kind of capture their interest. We will have cultural entertainment and things that are fundamental in the Black community. That includes urban line dancing, which is kind of a staple in the Black community. There will be double dutching, which I'm sorry, my fellow community, I don't know how to. There will be cooking classes and classes that are just informative about food. We will have a choir. There will also be hip hop and R&B bingo, which I'm very excited about this year. It will include a lot of other genres like funk and disco. We will have a libation and drum circle, which is very wonderful because you'll be able to get your blessing. So one of the wonderful things about this year's libation and drum ceremony is we will have a poem by Laureate Lynn Thompson that she made specifically for this year's June Jubilee. It is important that the library puts on events like this that celebrate different ethnicities because, one, we are the Central Library. We are a hub of various ethnicities. We want everyone to feel included. We want everyone to feel welcomed. That is one of our big mottos coming into the library, that everyone is welcome. So it's very important that, especially in the city of Los Angeles, that everyone is able to come in and not feel left out and not feel unseen. This festival, yes, celebrates the Black community, but in part of celebrating the Black community, we are so welcoming to everyone. We want everyone to learn about us. We want everyone to see how we celebrate, to see how we love, to see how we dance and sing. So please don't be hesitant about coming out. So the June Jubilee Festival will be happening here at Central Library in Los Angeles on 5th and Flower. It will happen June 14th, which is a Saturday at 9:30. It is free. It is completely free. You can find additional information on our lapl.org/June Jubilee website, or you can visit any of our social media platforms.
In this week's feature story, the city of Los Angeles is the only city in the U.S., so far, to celebrate HAPA Day. It's a day that affirms life's rich tapestry and uplifts those who don't fit neatly into one particular box.
I'm so honored to recognize once again HAPA Day in the city of Los Angeles.
This is the third annual HAPA Day. It's a proclamation celebrating people of mixed heritage, particularly mixed Asian heritage.
HAPA is a Hawaiian word for part. That sentiment, the idea of being part something and part something else, has spread beyond the islands of Hawaii. This term really resonates with so many of us.
Today's presentation is so incredibly meaningful because it uplifts those who don't really fit neatly into one box. It affirms that there is beauty in complexity and strength in multiplicity.
People came from many different walks of life, and HAPA, we stand for unity and embracing everyone.
It's a complicated time in America to be a person of mixed-race heritage. This is a sign that we reject that premise, that diversity is something to be feared. Diversity is American.
Congratulations to today's honoree, DJ HAPA.
I stand on the shoulders of those who have come before me, especially the previous generations who fought to pioneer HAPA Day in Los Angeles. And thank you to the city of LA for being at the forefront of honoring our HAPA heritage. Can we make some noise for the city of LA?
This is the first and only city right now that recognizes HAPA Day.
This is designed to be inclusive. The DJ rig is designed to be inclusive. We've got a source on side A and a source on side B. So we could have a Kendrick Lamar song on side A, and we could have an Earth, Wind, and Fire song on side B, right? We can make that happen through this.
The first thing and the second thing are beautiful on their own, but also beautiful is the third thing that can come from the mixture of both of those.
DJ HAPA, we have a City of Los Angeles recognition for you.
HAPA told me about this event. There was no way in HELL that I was going to miss this.
Here we go. Hey! All right, DJ Raman.
I just think that my parents' generation, but not my parents, oh no, you have to keep it pure. If you are Irish, you marry Irish. If you're whatever, you don't leave your tribe. But excuse me, we are in America. I think people came here for a reason. They didn't want to be kept in whatever box they were born into.
It wasn't until 1967 the Supreme Court had a case, I think it was Loving versus Virginia, and that is what changed all of that from a legal perspective when it came to the states of allowing interracial marriage. And that's so crazy.
The world and the powers that be tell two sets of people you shouldn't be able to get together. We're going to make laws so you can't get together. Not only do you get together, you make up a tribe and create a whole movement behind it. And so that's the spirit of resistance that is so Los Angeles and so HAPA. So thank you for that, and a big round of applause to everybody who's a part of the HAPA movement.
Thank you.
In this week's Things to Do, sign up to help shine up parts of LA. We go to a one-stop shop for youth resources and enjoy a zero-waste open house at LA Sanitation. All this up next on Things to Do.
In honor of Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month, Mayor Karen Bass and city leaders invite you to Shine LA, AAPI Day of Service, taking place on Saturday, May 31st. Angelinos from across the city will engage in community service activities with family, friends, and neighbors. Volunteers will pick up trash, plant trees, remove graffiti, and more. Join city leaders and departments to beautify neighborhoods from San Pedro to the San Fernando Valley. Head to the website for a full list of locations for Shine LA, AAPI Day of Service on Saturday, May 31st, beginning at 9 a.m. To find out more, visit mayor.lacity.gov/ShineLA. On Saturday, May 31st, LA City's Youth Development Department hosts its Youth Expo. Now in its third year, the Expo is a one-stop shop resource fair for youth ages 14 to 26 and their families. The event will feature on-site job hiring, career and workforce development workshops, mental health services, as well as community engagement and leadership opportunities. Enjoy free lunch, a workplace fashion show, an arts and culture activity zone, and giveaways. Join the City of LA's Youth Development Department and over 90 exhibitors at Los Angeles Trade Tech College. Youth Expo 2025 takes place on Saturday, May 31st from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. For more information, visit ydd.lacity.gov. Get ready for LA City Sanitation and Environment Open House Series of 2025. On Saturday, May 31st, head to the North Central District Yard to experience a zero-waste event like no other. This open house showcases LA Sanitation's curbside collection and recycling programs. Learn more about how to reduce waste, and of course, you get to check out the sanitation trucks. They'll be on display, and you can check out how they operate. Toot your own horn about recycling at LA San Open House, happening on Saturday, May 31st, beginning at 10 a.m. For more information, visit sanitation.lacity.gov. And that's a look at some things to do.
And that's all for this week. I'm Susan Huckle, and from all of us here at LA This Week, thank you so much for joining us. Remember that you can watch us online anytime at lacityview.org. We're also on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube. See you next time for more LA This Week.